I am so excited because today I'm going to show you exactly how you and your family can use your home's equity to buy your dream home in the New Jersey suburbs. Using your home equity is a great strategy to upsize to a bigger home, especially when your family is growing. So today I'm going to go over how to find out your home's equity, how to explore your financing, and the key considerations and steps that you should be looking into in order to ensure a smooth and easy transition from your current home to your next one. And if you don't know already, my name is Gabby. I'm your mom friend in real estate here in the New Jersey suburbs. It is my goal to make sure that I am your #1 resource for all things you need to know about moving in New Jersey. And if you're looking to move, please do me a favor and send me an email down below. I'd love to be the agent that you choose to work with to make your move in Somerset County and surrounding areas. If you like what you hear, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click the thumbs up, and ring the notification bell. And with that, let's get into it. So here's a step-by-step guide in order to leverage your home's equity. Number one is we have to determine exactly how much your equity is in your home. And in order to do that, you are going to use the formula of home equity equals your current home's value minus your mortgage balance. If you'd like to know how much your home is currently worth, you can do two things. One is you can order an appraisal to come to your house and appraise how much your house is worth. Now that costs a couple $100. Or number two, which is what I recommend, is to contact a local real estate agent who can give you a comparative market analysis on how much your house is worth. I would either contact your past real estate agent, or you can also contact me if you are in the New Jersey suburbs area. I would love to send you a comparable market analysis so we can figure out an estimate of how much your house is valued at in today's market. And a comparable market analysis is a combination of recently sold comps or comparables that sold in your neighborhood or local city or town, depending on how small or big your area is, that are most similar to your property. And then in order for you to get your mortgage balance, then you would just go into your online portal with your bank, or you can call them to ask how much your payoff balance is if you were to pay it off today. And that is how you will find your home's equity. So let's say you contact me and I evaluate your home and I look at all the recently sold comps within the past 6 months or a year or so, depending on how many homes have been sold in your area. And we determine that your property value is at $1 million and your current mortgage balance is at $700,000. Then that means that your estimated home's equity is about $300,000. Either way, you really can't go wrong, but might as well utilize a real estate agent instead of an appraiser to determine your home's value, because typically real estate agent would give this for free as it is not considered an appraisal. So now, number two, you have to explore your financing options if you are really serious about moving. You have many financing options when it comes to buying and selling at the same time. But in this video, I'm going to talk about 3 different financing options. So the first route that you can do is a more traditional way, which is to sell your home first, and then once you sell, you will then get the proceeds and you will use that as your down payment for your next house. There are many loan programs available for you when you use this route, and that could be federally backed, which are loans such as FHA and VA if you are a veteran, or the most common type is a conventional loan. You could also do this the opposite way, where you would buy first and then you sell your current home. And that would only work if you are able to get a pre-approval for a mortgage using a loan program such as that conventional loan, where you are approved to carry both mortgages at once because of your income, credit score, and debt to income ratios. The downside of having to sell first before you buy is that you may require temporary housing before you buy your next one. But the upside is that you won't be carrying 2 mortgages at once. Now, if you're able to buy first and then sell, then you don't have to worry about having temporary housing. You would just have to worry about having 2 mortgages that you have to carry during that small period of time while you're transitioning. Number 2, you can use a HELOC or a home equities line of credit or a loan to take from your current home's equity and use that as a down payment when you buy a house. This will allow you to buy your new home before selling your current one. The downside is using a HELOC does have higher interest rates and fees, so just be mindful. Number 3, there is a thing called a bridge loan. So a bridge loan is a short-term loan that you can use in order to buy your next property, and you're able to use your home's equity as a down payment on your new home until your current home sells. And the advantage of this is that, like getting a HELOC, you will not need to have temporary housing and you can move into your new home before selling. Now, the downside is that these loans have higher interests and you will be carrying 2 loans until the condo sells. So it's almost like doing a HELOC. The difference is that there are different fees and requirements. So it's best to really talk to a mortgage lender to weigh your options and which one's better for you. And now the key considerations that you should think about in order to make sure that you have a smooth transaction from your current house to your next one. Number 1, to maximize your current home's equity, you should prioritize doing some little minor repairs and staging your home and cleaning it up to make sure that it boosts your home's marketability. This will help it sell quickly and for the best price. Number 2, you want to make sure that you get a pre-approval for a mortgage. So this means that before you even do all of this, I honestly advise that you talk to a loan officer first, just like what you had to do before buying your first home, because they will take into consideration your current mortgage amount, your income, debt to income ratios, your credit scores, and give you all of your options so that you can upsize and understand exactly what your finances look like. It will also give you clarity on interest rate and honestly the price point that you should be looking at for your new home. Number 3 is timing the market. In some cases, you may want to sell your current home first, especially in a seller's market. And what does that mean? It means that there are more buyers looking to buy a house versus how many homes are for sale. Unlike if it was a buyer's market, then that means there are more homes for buyers to choose from than there are buyers looking to buy. So this is one of the things that your real estate agent should be going over so that you understand how to time your move, because if it's a seller's market, then your home can sell quickly just like that. And if you don't have temporary housing, or if you don't have a plan on where to go, or if you didn't talk to a mortgage loan officer, then you may end up not having a plan and your home is already sold. Versus if, let's say, the market is on the flip side, which means that homes are staying longer before they sell, then this will give you an idea of when you should target to move to your next property. Number 4, depending on your situation, I would consider submitting a contingent offer or accepting contingent offers on your property. So what do I mean? You will list your house on the market and we will tell the buyers that this home is contingent upon the sellers buying their next property. And then you could also do a contingent offer when looking at properties. So you can submit an offer saying that my offer is contingent upon me selling my current home. So of course, it does make it a little bit complicated, and this is why it's important for you to know the market and what's going on in your area. This is possible, but it could be a tough situation, and it has to be marketed properly in order for this to work in the best way possible. I would lean in to your real estate agent on what they recommend that you do based on what's going on in the market that you are selling in and the market you are buying in. And number 5, work with professionals. Work with a real estate agent who knows your local market really well, who can represent you in the best way possible so that they can help you juggle having to do this at the same time, or give you recommendations and advice based on your situation, what would be the best route to take in order to ensure a smooth transition, and someone who just communicates really well, because this takes a lot of juggling. And if your agent is not communicating well with you, it could easily feel like you can be lost in what's going on in the transaction. And lastly, budget for additional costs. When upsizing, there would be higher maintenance costs and possibly higher property taxes and utility bills that come with a larger home. And if you're looking for over $1 million in New Jersey, there is a mansion tax that's 1% that the buyers are responsible for. So those little additional costs are something that you should really be mindful about so that you know exactly what to expect moving from your current one to your next one. And that's it. By leveraging your home's current equity and choosing the right financing strategy, you can smoothly transition to a larger home in no time. I hope that all makes sense and I was able to give you a step-by-step guide on what to do in order to ensure a smooth transition so that you can sell your first home that you are currently already outgrowing and buy and upsize to a larger home that fits your growing family better. Again, my name is Gabby. I am your mom friend in real estate here in the New Jersey suburbs. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to send me an email to my email down below or shoot me a text. I also have all that information. I'd love to meet you and hear all about your plans to moving in New Jersey. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click the thumbs up, and ring the notification bell. See you guys soon. Bye.